Young talent in music and art. TheSkyKid.com.
TheSkyKid.com Coming of Age Film Reviews presents a review of I Declare War, 2012. Review author, Georgie Krostov.
Are you ready? Really ready? For a war? Because I am.
Now that I got your attention, I'll tell you about a wickedly cool and creative film. Its title, I Declare War. Nothing you can read or see can prepare you for the experience of seeing this 2012 film. It is unique. And that is a statement coming from a person who has seen hundreds of coming-of-age films. Directed by Jason Lapierre and Robert Wilson, I Declare War can be anything you want it to be. It can be a war film, a drama, a romance, sci-fi, an adventure, or a coming-of-age. And, if you prefer, you don't even have to choose because it's all those in one. Essentially, it is a film of a game. A game of war between two rival groups of boys. Think Stand By Me and War of the Buttons, both of which have clearly inspired Jason Lapierre, who wrote the script in addition to co-directing the film. This tale is told with realism and fantasy mixed together as ingredients. Getting skeptical? Wondering why I would rave about a childish film that focuses on a game? The answer is, because it's real. The film features first-class cinematography, which you would expect of an immense war-themed production like Spartacus or Rambo. The boys may be playing with wooden sticks, water balloons, binoculars, or flying model planes, but they imagine and believe it's a real war, so much so that the viewer starts believing too. Can you resist? I didn't think so. What makes this film seem so real? Well, to start with, the talent of the young cast and the devotion with which they play their roles. Each team is unique, comprised of unique soldiers with distinct personalities, strengths and weaknesses. There's the Lone Ranger, the altar boy, the clever tactician, the mean enemy, the superhero, the leaders and the followers. During the course of the story you get to know each character by observing the kids who embody them. And just when you think you know them and can predict their actions, they manage to surprise you. The film features stunning visuals, crisp images and brightly lit scenes. Realistic war audio effects are used throughout in such an effective manner that one feels in the midst of real battlefield action. The narrative is filled with suspense, action and drama, cleverly scripted in a manner that won't let you feel bored for the entire screen time of over an hour and a half. If you want to witness how clever direction and cinematic magic can transform an ordinary event into an extraordinary story, I Declare War is the film to see.
In a way, this is the first real war I've ever fought, which is why I have to win it.
As soon as the final credits were rolling, I felt the impulse to get outside to play my own war games. I'm positive that if there were pals around at this hour I would have not hesitated for a minute. That's how inspiring this film is. It made me recall a series of laser tag games I once played in New England, at which I was very good. My teacher told me that my being from the Balkans explained why I was so good at it, with the reputation soldiers from that region have. Growing up, my friends and I always played war-themed games in the hills of the village where I spent my summer vacations, games that felt equally realistic to us then as the film now feels to its viewers. I Declare War delivers a unique movie experience. Kids will love it, it's tense enough to excite, yet perfectly suitable for audiences of all ages. I've struggled to think of a flaw to mention to balance out this review, but since nothing comes to mind, I will simply declare that I highly recommend it.
You can find a complete written review of the film at TheSkyKid.com. We will highly appreciate if you leave a comment either here or on the site.
What are you doing after the war? You're coming over and eating pizza and watching a movie.
Young talent in music and art. TheSkyKid.com.